What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. Y'all, we gotta talk about the first round draft pick in the 2023 WNBA draft, Aliyah Boston. I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all already knew. She's very good at basketball. But we talking historically good, especially after what she did in her last game. Now, I get it. She's the number one pick, one of the most decorated college players to come through the ranks, National Player of the Year, champion, two-time champion, all the accolades you could want, dominated the college game every year that she was there, just was a force in the post. She gets drafted number one out of South Carolina, playing under the great Dawn Staley. Gets to the WNBA, has 15 and 9 in her debut, almost a double-double. And she's been playing great basketball pretty much since. She's had some ups and downs. She got shut down by the Aces, but they only lost that game by 4 points. Now, she's playing for an Indiana Fever team that was pretty much expected to be the doormat of the league this year. I mean, they're super young. They're really holding on with Kelsey Mitchell. She's the leading scorer, averaging 16 points per game. The Fever are 3-6. They weren't coming in with much expectations, let's be honest. Aliyah Boston is proving that she is a cornerstone of this franchise. She's ready to be a featured part of this offense and anchor this defense in the paint. In her last game against Elena Delle Donne and the Washington Mystics, who they blew the doors off of to get their third win of the season, 87-66. This stat line: Boston had 23 points, 14 boards, and 6 assists, and a block. She is the only player in Indiana Fever history to record a 20-point game with 10-plus rebounds, 5 assists, and shoot it on 75% from the field. 23 points, shooting 75% from the field? Are you kidding me? That is history right there. She is just showing that she is historically good. Franchise cornerstone. I mean, usually rookies have a bigger learning curve. And there was all this talk, I think, and I mentioned this in previous videos, about how when some players got cut, including Destiny Henderson and Bria Bill, how Dawn Staley was kind of catching some backlash. They were kind of saying, oh, maybe she's not preparing players for the league. Oh, maybe she's not getting them ready. And I know Alexis Morris came out for LSU and spoke on it too, saying that, maybe college coaches aren't, or college systems, aren't doing the greatest job of getting players prepared for the league. It was a statement to that extent. And it was kind of shady. But anyways, some rookies are having a learning curve. And with that, I mean, you look at how many rookies were actually cut this season. First round picks. It's insanity. Well, Aliyah Boston comes in as the number one overall pick in this draft with sky high expectations. Right off of losing a national championship. Like, they didn't even make it. But, there wasn't much time in between to get right back running into this season. So it's crazy, just the flip of the switch. And she's pretty much, if you look at the numbers, she's pretty much averaging right now what she was averaging at South Carolina this past year. On the season, she's averaging over 14 points a game, 8 boards, and over 2 assists a game. She's actually averaging more assists. And in this offense with the pick and roll and her playing some at the top of the key and them getting the ball to her at the elbow, she's actually been able to show off the playmaking skills and get teammates involved. So I'm loving the development as well as the expansion of her game that we're able to see with the faster and more spread out game style and gameplay of the WNBA. But 14-8 as a rookie, playing one of the toughest positions. I mean, The man, seriously, there's so many good fives in the league. Like, it's crazy. In the W right now, I mean, you got Deladons of the world, the Brianna Stewarts of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like the Brittany Grinders of the world, the Asia Wilson. You know, in the post, we talking post players at this point. The Asia Wilsons of the world, like Aliyah Boston, is making a footprint immediately, letting people know that she is here to stay. I mean, she is the goods. She is just so skilled on the block. She is a grown woman in that paint. She gets that ball on the block. She's bodying up. She's physical. She's bullying people down on the block using that 6'5" height, that big wide frame. She's just dominating on the block when she gets it. She's overpowering her man. She understands too just how to position herself on the block to get that edge, to seal off defenders. And she's got soft hands. She's making the catch, and she's ready to finish, showing great touch around the cup. Tenacious rebounder, getting on the boards. I mean, she's adding a whole different element that this Fever team was missing last year. And yeah, they're far away from being a contender, making the playoffs, and, you know, really making any true noise. But I will say they are fun to watch, and the future is extremely bright, and they may be contenders a lot faster than people think, especially with the rapid development of Boston. Between her and Mitchell, they have two franchise cornerstones to really build around. I really, really, really love how Boston fits in with this offense. She can get up and down the floor quickly. She's beating other bigs down the floor. I mean, she looks like she's in great shape. She's just hooping, man, and just to see that kind of game against a good Washington Mystics team, I might add you, a really good Washington, like they're solid. Like for them to, one, blow the doors off that team, but two, for her to come and have a game like that against Elena Deladon, a player of that quality, and I know, like, obviously Deladon wasn't guarding her the whole time, like it wasn't a one-on-one matchup. I'm not saying that, but they were on the court together, and just seeing her, the way she's taking over this game and commanding the ball, commanding to be a part of this offense. I mean, it's exciting to see. It's impressive to see. And it's a really, really bright spot for the Fever, a team that has been in the headlines for cutting a lot of young talent. So it seems like, you know, they're getting some stuff right, especially this pick of Aliyah Boston. And if they want to turn this franchise around, she is going to be a huge part of it. But she is hooping right now. She's looking like they're about a quarter of a way through the season. She's looking like the heavy favorite to be Rookie of the Year. I mean, she is hooping right now, imposing her will. And it's crazy that she has just hit the ground running so effortlessly. She is day one ready to play in this league. And it ain't no turning back now. All speed ahead. They are coming. Aliyah Boston is here. Statement game. You know what I'm saying? But let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. I love hearing from y'all and interacting with y'all in the comments. Let me know how y'all are feeling about Boston's performance, her rookie campaign so far, how the Fever are doing, how she will progress. Let me know how y'all think this season's going so far, how y'all feel about Boston's performance and overall on the season, how she's been playing. Holler at your boy in the comments. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, this is your host, Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Hit that subscribe button for all the latest. Stop playing, and we out.